Mike Bloomberg, I call him Mike, I can call him Mike, asked me to come out first and give you the rules of the house. So we're all on the same page, all right? There are rules to be had here, people. And the first rule is enjoy your time here at the beautiful Gracie Mansion. It's an amazing house, right, isn't it? Even though they got 45 cats in there, you would never know it. It's incredible. And the inside's even better. Wait till you, well, you can't go in. That's the first rule. No entertainment people in the house. I got to go in because I was checking the couches for loose change. And rule number 2, no smoking. No smoking in the tent. No smoking on the lawn. No smoking on the porch. And you see those, the porta sands? They say there's smoking there. There's no smoking there either. If you want to smoke, you got to go to Jersey. If you happen to run into Matt Damon, don't look him directly in the eyes, please. That's a personal request. And rule number 4, please don't shout things at the stage, all right? Look, if you want to shout, it's not polite. If you want to shout, come and see my show, Ghetto Clown, at the Lyceum Theater. Call Telecharge or go to Ticketmaster. And rule number 5, there are no official photo lines for photos with the mayor, all right? Rule number 6, and the last one, a reminder, we all have to stay afterwards and clean up, all right? That means you, Andy Cohen. I didn't want you sneaking out like you did last time. All right, people, thank you, and let's start the program. Thank you very much.
Good evening. Attica, Attica, Attica. Catchy, isn't it? Yes. The best movies and TV shows often are very catchy. They enter your consciousness. They move you to reimagine the world around you. They inspire you to dream, and that's why we have the Made in New York Awards, because there is no entertainment like the entertainment that is made in New York. I think it's time to bring out the winners, as you said, of the Made in New York Awards. Are you ready? And here they are, Matt Damon from Foursquare, Dennis Crowley and Nadim Salvadori, John Leguizamo from Smuggler, Patrick Billy Swift and Brian Carmody, Stacy Spikes and Lauren Zalaznick.
Well, Matt Damon has won Oscars, Emmys, and international critical acclaim. He's given encouragement to aspiring screenwriters and producers through his success in his work with Project Greenlight. Matt co-founded H2O Africa, now known as Water.org, and is an ambassador for the children's foundation 1x1. He has played everything from a New York City politician to Liz Lemon's boyfriend, and so much of his work carries the label Made in New York.
Now, it's my pleasure, well, it's actually mostly my pleasure, to give the next award. You see, I took a lot of time out of my busy day a while back to film a scene for a movie called The Adjustment Bureau. We basically shut down City Hall for a few hours to help them out. I walked this way, I walked that way, I smiled, I waved, I said my lines. Cut to many months later. I get the DVD. I can't wait to see how they've used me as a central plot device in the movie. It turns out my entire scene is 7 seconds. Actually, 7.1 seconds. I timed it. Not only that, it takes place in the first minute. So if you were at the theater and the popcorn line was long, forget about it. You wouldn't even known that I was in the movie. Come to think about it, no one knows I'm in the movie. Well, everyone knows our next honoree was in the movie because he is one of the great stars of our time, and he's a great friend of our city's film industry and of mine. I'm very pleased to give this Made in New York award to Matt Damon. Wait. Matt, you've got 7 seconds. That's it.
This is fantastic. Ben Affleck and I, we grew up in Boston, and all right. So there are two of us here.
Three.
Oh, three, yeah. Three. There we go. And we would come to New York to audition for things. We'd come on our own dime. We'd get work in Boston because it wasn't something our parents really wanted us to do professionally. They wanted us to do theater and go to college. But we had our own bank account, and we would come down here, and I just have these incredible memories of driving across the Triborough Bridge and being 17 years old, and or taking the train down or the bus, and sometimes, very rarely, in those days, this is in the late 80s, or mid to late 80s, you'd see a film shooting here, and you always knew it was one of the biggest movies because it was shooting in New York, and we didn't have KO in those days, or Mayor Bloomberg, so it was a big deal, and our dream was not only to work in the movie business, but to actually someday get a movie that's shot in New York. And I can't tell you what it's like to be, 25 years down the road and to have done a number of movies in New York, to be raising my children here in New York. And I'm just so proud to live here. This city is the greatest city in the world. And that's why I'm raising my kids here. The experience that they're going to get is unlike anything they could get anywhere else. And I wish they were here tonight, but they're sleeping. So I just want to say thank you all. And this is an incredible honor, and a special thank you, as some other people have up here tonight, to Mayor Bloomberg and to KO for bringing the movies here so robustly. It means a lot of us can live here and raise our kids here, and it really means the world to us. Thank you.